That's staring death in the face. It's still a Mamba. It makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. We're gonna be putting him in a 4x2x4, which is what we're gonna be doing in today's video. But this is the light that we're gonna be using right here, the LuminPacific strip light. What's up, GW family? Welcome back to another vlog. If you remember several months ago, I got my hands on probably one of my top 5 favorite species, which was the Dendroaspis, aka the Mamba, the fearful Mamba. And specifically in this case, the Eastern Green Mamba. Green Mamba coming home.
Teenager? How old is this?
This is 3 years old. 3 years old and ready to kill, so.
Nice.
Let's go get killed. It's definitely not as feared as the black mamba, the polylepis, but it's still a mamba. It makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Now that unboxing video was a lot of fun, but about 3 months ago, I had an awesome opportunity to get Zuri, my yearling Indonesian king cobra. Now king cobras along with Dendroaspis are my lifer snakes. These two species in particular are the snakes I grew up seeing on TV and was always fascinated. Even my family, who cares nothing, absolutely nothing about snakes and lizards and all that stuff, they were fascinated by the king cobra and the Dendroaspis. And at the time, it was just, everything was a black mamba. Even if it was green, it was a black mamba. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, seeing that on TV was just always, ooh, I felt like a kid. I still get that feeling. It's crazy. Now, while I was excited to get Zuri, my king cobra, I was super devastated to lose my green mamba. And so, after, I wouldn't say a tough conversation, but it was definitely a conversation I felt needed to be had, and I was able to pay the price to get that green mamba back, and it's actually in here right now, hanging out in this little quarantine, small little quarantine holding bin. It's been in here the last week or so, you know, trying to make sure there's no mites or anything crazy. My buddy who I got this from takes great care. He's actually, again, I got the king cobra from him. He raises them up. He does a great job with them, but he had the green mamba, and he actually put it back on the market and was like, you know, I'm ready to part ways with it. So I was like, oh my goodness, I need that back. And so we worked out a price, and here we are. I got the Eastern Green Mamba. Unfortunately, I paid a little bit more than I originally paid for it, but that's the cost it takes to get back what you want. And you know, that just shows how passionate I was to get this guy back. But like I said, this guy has been in this little quarantine tub for the last week or so, and our friends at Dubia have some awesome enclosures, and yeah, I went ahead and got an enclosure for this booger. We're gonna be putting him in a 4x2x4, which is what we're gonna be doing in today's video. Now I need to move this 4x2x2. I'm gonna move one of these 4x2x2s, probably the Anaconda's 4x2x2, and we're going to put it over here. We're gonna place the 4x2x2 down there as the base for the 4x2x4. We have a ton of awesome companies that we're doing work with, and well, I wouldn't say really work, but they've given me things for us to make awesome videos on it. So be sure to turn on the post notifications so you don't miss a video, and subscribe as well, and like the video so you don't miss a video. But we have a lot that we're gonna be doing with those companies right there. So again, turn on post notifications so you don't miss that cool stuff on the way. I mean, we have Mambas for Pete's sake, come on now. But once we get the 4x2x2 all set up, we're going to build the 4x2x4. On top of that, we're gonna have to shift all this stuff over. And so yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now. Gonna roll you guys through a little time lapse, and I'll see you guys on the split side. Hold on, just listen to this sound really quick. It's so satisfying. Oh. All right, now that we've got the cage all built, we need to pick up a few things for the cage at our favorite store.
Lowe's! I was gonna say Wingardium Leviosa, because he was like this. He looked like a wizard.
What the?
September, it's time for Harry Potter.
September. It is September. But we're at our favorite store, Lowe's. We gotta pick up some items. Get this bug out of here. Oh, I thought you failed. Holy cow, holy Halloween. That doesn't even go together, holy Halloween. Witch, please.
Oh, that's cute.
Which, the thing I love about the holiday season, especially coming to like these hardware stores, the thing I love about these hardware stores and whatnot, and just the holiday season, it's just so cheerful. And clearly Lowe's is in the holiday season. That's why it's our favorite store. All right, I'm promised we're on the way to get what we need to get. We got super distracted, but yeah, Halloween season's here. Christmas is right around the corner. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. The holidays are just so fun. Comment down below if you love the holidays just as much as we do, because we love it. My family probably didn't care about animals growing up, but they definitely cared about the holidays, and it's in me. It's in me, 1000%. And E loves it too, so we're just two happy peas in a pod. And she's a child. No more distractions. We are not distracted anymore. We're going to get what we need to get. As she skirts by. We need to verify that you are a human. $15. Jeez Louise, Lowe's, you're taxing me.
It's actually 17.
What the freak? The price went up. Lowe's is taxing. Like the videos, please. All right, so we got some paint and we got some aluminum tape. I still need to get some heat, because the heat lamps in there have literally doubled in price. Jeez Louise, breaking the bank. If we're gonna pay that much for heat, we might as well just go to a reptile shop. I know just the place. The reptile room. Found what I'm looking for. So one thing I really love about the reptile room is the fact that they have a whole bunch of dry goods. So on the other side, they have a petting zoo, literally the first of its kind in this area, but they got a bunch of dry goods like lamps and a bunch of cool little quart marks like this here. So I think I'm gonna shuffle through this. I might still go down to the river and get on home, but these are really cool. All right, we're officially back and we have a ton of stuff, from basking lights for both our green mamba, as well as we got a basking light for a future king cobra cage. We're gonna be doing Zuri, an awesome king cobra update cage. So turn on post notifications so you don't miss that. But anyway, now that we have all that stuff here ready to go, let's go ahead and get ourselves, oh wait, I didn't even show you this. If you check that out yesterday, so we had some leftover 100%, remember, if you're gonna be using cypress mulch, make sure that you use 100% cypress mulch, not blend, not the blend that you get at Lowe's or Home Depot. Make sure you get 100% cypress mulch. Blend is what is the toxic, it has toxic stuff like cedar and some other chipped up woods and stuff inside those bags that can be harmful to your animals. So make sure you're getting 100% cypress mulch, not blend, 100% cypress mulch. Anywho, we got, we had some leftover in there, so we have about, I would say, about 5 inches deep. We have about 5 inches deep, and we also have, if you can see here, we also put a tree inside of here. Now, what we're gonna be using for our UVB is going to be our favorite people who make awesome UVB and UVA lighting. That's right, LuminPacific. What you're looking at here is their newest UVB reptile strip light. And just like their UVB LED light that I used on my former mangrove enclosure, this UVB light is top tier and, in my opinion, matches high quality aesthetics with high quality pet care. Now, what makes this UVB strip light so cool, it has remote control access with an LCD display for easy simulation of 24/7 cycling, so you're able to set times on your lights so that throughout the day it's dimming or brightening, and then at nighttime it has an on-off feature so that it can cut off for those critters that want to sleep at night and don't want to be bothered by the light, just like us. We want to cut the lights off and sleep. But LuminPacific's UVB and UVA is enough output for healthy reptile care, and what's awesome is they also have a test strip to test under the light to make sure that different depths aren't cooking your animals, essentially. Too much UVB can do damage to your animal, and so LuminPacific takes it very, very seriously when it comes to being able to test the distances between where you have your UVB pointing, much like a basking spot. Now, if any of this is of interest to you, and I hope that it is, because listen, I use this on all of my enclosures and it is by far the best UVB, UVA light that I've ever used, hands down, and I've used a lot. Then you can use my code GWLP. Again, that's GWLP. Use that code, get a discount off. It also helps me support my animals. So it's pretty much like a hand-in-hand exchange. Help your animals be happy as well as help my animals be happy as well. And you'll make me happy. Oh my gosh, do you guys see that light? That's all lumin. Oh, that's so fire. Oh my. Hey, now that's too dope. Lumin, you guys crushed it with that. That strip light is insane. Oh, just when I thought the saucer was good, this just took it up another level. You guys are baller. Again, use code GWLP on their website or on Amazon. Check out LuminPacific. Their stuff is dope. That aesthetics, everything, and you can barely even see the light up there. But now that we have the light installed, let's get to the heat lamp, and then we're gonna start planting the plants. I think this will fit right in, just right here. Oh yeah, definitely don't want to destroy the root system that's already going in it. So all of these are real plants that we are installing inside the 4x2x4 here. We got these off the Facebook Marketplace for literally 15 bucks. That was a steal. It was about 5 plants that we got for $15. But once we got the plants installed, we wanted to start placing branches and sticks and twigs and stuff inside this enclosure so that we could mimic the African forest where you would find these eastern green mambas. These guys are going to be towards the coastal forest, and so you want to kind of think forest floor type of deal, forest vibes, if you will, along with, you know, a nice high humidity. I'm talking crazy. High humidity, along with just a lot of greenery and stuff. And so that was our idea with this enclosure. All right, so this here is the final product of the Eastern Green Mamba's enclosure, the 4x2x4 enclosure. So if you look behind me here, there's a lot going on inside this cage. So we have a bunch of branches and stuff for this guy, for Shrek to climb on. We also have a 75-watt heat lamp and a basking spot. If you look over in this right corner, we have a basking spot for the Mamba to kind of rest on, bask. Whenever it gets done eating, of course, you guys know how basking works. If you don't, that's pretty much, reptiles are ectothermic, if I'm not mistaken. I could be butchering that a little bit, but they pretty much have to use the warmth from the outside to regulate their body. And that goes from getting their energy to digesting food and being able to flush everything out, AKA poop it all out or piss it out. But we also have some greenery in here. We have a mix of real plants and fake plant. I got the real plants on Facebook Marketplace. I couldn't pass up on the deal. It was 15 bucks for what looks like this type of fern or some, I don't even know what this is. And we got some other, you know, things trickled in here, some other real plants trickled in here, which, you know, adds some flavor, adds some oxygen in the enclosure, if I'm not mistaken. Plants add oxygen. I could be wrong about that as well. I don't claim to be no plantineer over here. I'm just a reptile guy, which is why I also have fake plants in here, because I pray these little plants don't die, but if they do die, it's okay. We still have some other greenery in here. These green mambas like to hide at the top of forest floors, so they want to blend in with their environment, and so all this greenery up top is adding that layer of protection. I do want to breed these guys in the future, so I want to make sure that this booger is as comfortable as possible, so that when we get to that point, he's not stressed out and, you know, he's wanting to produce and figure out what Fiona he's going to mate up with. But for substrate, we used, again, cypress mulch, 100% cypress mulch. Now, the reason I did this is because a lot of folk have stated that keeping mambas, they can get easy scale rot of some sort, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what they were telling me. These snakes get some type of infection. And so while they love humidity and while they, you know, enjoy some type of moisture, you don't want to completely flush this thing with water. And so I didn't want to use like a cocoa husk, peat moss type of deal. I wanted to, oh look, Ziri's out. Ziri the king cobra's out. Oh, that's so cool. Dang, she's gonna. Man, I love keeping animals, man. You just look up and you're like, oh snap, look, something's going on. You guys keep reptiles. You know what I'm talking about. For those who don't, you're probably looking at me like, brother, get on with it. But no, we went ahead and we want to keep the forest floor as not dry, but we don't want it to collect a bunch of moisture. And so, well, we don't want it to hold water. This holds moisture very well to keep the humidity up, but it doesn't hold, it's not like you're not gonna be in puddles. And so that's why we went with the cypress mulch 100% blend. I mean 100%, no blend, excuse me. But yeah, this is the enclosure. The next thing we gotta do is just add our Eastern Green Mamba inside of this beautiful 4x2x4. And man, I think Shrek is gonna love it. So this here is the Eastern Green Mamba, AKA Shrek. These guys are not like your Dendroaspis polylepis, the black mamba, where they're super, nervous and fidgety, and honestly, they're hard at reading to tell what it's going to do. These guys are, again, the Dendroaspis and Gusticeps, the Eastern Green Mamba, are, to me, on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to handling. Of course, you still don't want to be handling a green mamba if you don't have to, nor do I recommend you doing it if you've never done it before. Now, what I'm doing here is kind of resetting the snake. Now, these guys do like to climb the hook very well. Just like most mambas, they want to climb. They're good at climbing. Dendroaspis actually means tree dwelling, if I'm not mistaken, tree snake. And so these guys like to climb. They can climb the hook very well. So what I'm trying to do right now is keep the head high, keep the tail low, so that if it wants to do what it wants to do, it's going to try and climb up. Now, I have to pay attention to this snake backfiring and coming off the top or the bottom of the hook. But we're keeping a close eye on that. If anything, if you ever get into a situation where you're holding this, hot or doing whatever, drop it. Drop it. Your life is important. Drop the snake. These snakes are very hardy. While also fragile, they are hardy. So you want to make sure you're protecting yourself at all times. Don't be afraid to drop the snake if you feel like it's backing up on you very quickly. Now, what you don't want it to do is that right there, which is climb the hook on you. If that does happen, you just want to reset the snake and get it back in a position where it is comfortable, riding the U part of that, the hook. Now, I wish I had a videographer so I could show you guys kind of what this guy is doing, what Shrek is doing on me right now. He's pretty much backing it up on me. No homo. But all jokes aside, this is a super dangerous snake and deserves all the respect. It deserves all the respect. And like you see right there, it is climbing. Now, these guys are not as toxic as the other mambas. If I'm not mistaken, it goes the Dendroaspis and Gusticeps, which is this Eastern Green Mamba when it comes to, lowest on the totem pole. And then it goes to the Jamesoni, which is the Jameson's Mamba or Blacktail Mamba, whichever you want to call it. You also have, I'm just resetting here. You also have the Western Green Mamba, the Dendroaspis viridis, which I would say is number 3 on the totem pole when it comes to most toxic. And then you have, of course, the infamous Black Mamba, the Dendroaspis polylepis. That snake right there can kill up to, I believe, 14 men, and possibly more. I could have that number wrong. But when it comes to the Eastern Green Mamba, more times than not, you're possibly not going to pass away if you have anti-venom. But a part of what I want to do with breeding these guys is whenever I do get babies, I want to donate some of these snakes, some of the babies, some of the offspring to venom labs so that they can milk these snakes and have ready anti-venom here in the States. Also, when it comes to that, it's not just for anti-venom, it's for cosmetics, it's for life-saving drugs like blood pressure medicine or heart medicine, heart rate medicine, there's so much to snakes and venomous snakes than just keeping them and making a profit off of them. I don't really care about the profit aspect of it. I am in a position where I am blessed to have a good amount of income to kind of fulfill my dreams, though of course you want to live the American dream, you want to play, you want to get new toys, you want to get animals and stuff of that nature. But what I really want to do is, again, help venom labs and help educate people on these so that we're more educated on beautiful snakes such as this one. But this is Shrek here. We are looking for a Fiona, and so if you guys know of any Eastern Green Mambas out there, please let me know, because I would love to breed these guys one day. But just look how chill this guy is. The last time I had him, he was he was not this. I feel like he's grown. He was not this long, but he's definitely grown some. And man, that is a gorgeous snake. Check that out. That is a gorgeous snake. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You could not do this with the Black Mamba at all. Even this is a little too close for comfort. Now, unlike the Polylepis, and like the other green mambas, this guy's a tree-dwelling snake, so he loves to climb, like I mentioned. But yeah, without further ado, let's get Shrek, our eastern green mamba, inside its enclosure. Woo! That's staring death in the face. Oh my goodness, listen, it's been a few days and oh my gosh, look at that enclosure. That thing is looking like $1,000,000. Check out the LuminPacific light there. Again, use code GWLP for a discount on these beautiful UVB lights. Now the strip is not currently out yet, if I'm not mistaken, but if you check out that enclosure there, that houses our Vietnamese blue beauty rat snake. That is the light in there. Super bright, super aesthetically pleasing, and yeah. But listen, oh my days, look at that enclosure. Holy cow, let me just walk back over here right quick. I'm gonna walk right back over here right quick, and then I'm gonna flip y'all around just like this. Boom. Holy smokes, I'm about to make a mess over here. This thing is gorgeous. Oh my days. Oh man. That is just, I'm at a loss for words. And check out the mamba up there, just looking like a freaking glass of gold milk. I don't even know what the heck gold milk is, but it sounds like very extravagant milk. Sounds like something that only kings can drink. What the hell am I saying? I don't even know. But listen, this cage is sick. Sick, 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 sick. And the reptile room is coming along very, can't show you over there because that's a new build. But listen, I need you guys to comment down below, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 1 out of 10. Tell me it's dookie water if you want to. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of my best enclosures I've made, and it's literally here on display. This is a green freaking mamba, guys, like green mamba. We got a piece of Africa in here with us. Oh man, buddy, I'm so sorry for ever letting you go. I'm so geeked, so pumped, so pumped. Listen, my hope is to find a female for this beautiful boy so that he can breed. He's already of age, he's ready. He's ready to get them things. He's ready to get it going, you know what I mean? He's ready to pop it, pop it, pop it. But listen, guys, if you find a female for me, please let me know. I would love to get him a girlfriend. But in the next video, we're going to try feeding him some chicks. We got some awesome chicks that we picked up from our friend Mo over at the Reptile Room. And yeah, listen, if you guys are wanting some merch here, if you check out this is some merch. I'm already on the road to just give it out. I have about 5 people I have to give some merch to. I promise you we're working on it. We're trying to figure out the best solution to making the highest quality merch, because right now Elaine is making all of it and she's having to do it during her free time, and she doesn't have a lot of free time. And so bear with me, guys. I promise all of you guys who I've already reached out to and I've already spoken to, you guys, I promise your merch is coming. Also, to the giveaway winner, please email me. You need to email me, goatswildlife@gmail.com. email me. But listen, I am down to give out 5 more free pieces of merch. This right here, we have hoodies and we have t-shirts. Right now we're giving out hoodies because it's about to be hoodie season, you know what I mean? Year round is hoodie season, but literally it's about to be hoodie season. It's getting cold out. So listen, if you screenshot, if you made it this far in the video, screenshot a piece of the video, your favorite part of the video. You can even lie and say, this is my favorite part, and it's probably just me and my toes, you know what I mean? But screenshot that, go either to Facebook or Instagram, post that to your story, tag me, Goats Wildlife, on Instagram or Facebook. Let's stick to Instagram. Let's stick to Instagram. If you don't have an Instagram, I'm sorry. We'll do another giveaway for Facebook because I have to figure out the Facebook thing because I don't think my username is Goats Wildlife on Facebook. But tag me on Instagram, Goats Wildlife, of your favorite part of the video, and I will gift you free merch. Like I said, I already have 5 people right now. We're gonna add 5 more to the giveaway. And that's gonna make a total of 10 people with free merch. You don't even have to pay for it. It's all out of my pocket and all out of Elaine's swequity. So yeah, super simple. Just screenshot if you made it this far in the video. I appreciate it so much because you are helping out a lot, more than you can imagine. My dream is to be doing this full time so that I can pump the content out, but also just continue to build for the animals, and truly, I want to have my own backyard zoo. That's my goal, and honestly, it could be bigger than that, but right now that's the goal. You know, you tell God your plans and he laughs at them. So that's my goal, God. I want to have a backyard farm and a zoo, and yeah, folks can come over and check it out. God's like, ha 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 ha, I'm gonna give you a whole massive warehouse. That'd be even doper. But yeah, nonetheless, we have some awesome unboxings coming that I'm super excited for. Oh my days, guys. The lifers are coming in. The lifers are coming in. You know how we roll. You know how we roll. But rate this enclosure 10 out of 10. Well, no. Rate this enclosure what you think you would rate it. And yeah, without further ado, God loves you, so do I. Spread love, not hate. Join the GW family Discord to engage in some awesome conversation with more Goat Wildlife family. We all have a great time in there. We share morning pictures and stuff, cool stuff with our animals, other folks sharing their unboxings, and we just have a good time. We have a good time. But yeah, I'm rambling on. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Come here, give me a kiss.